The final confirmed England World Cup squad is out, and it has left every football fan, especially the England nationals, very much annoyed because one or two names that are meant to be there, judging from their performances this season, are not there. Okay? These are the names of those that we are selected. You can see that. We will talk about that as time goes on. But these two are the names of those that were not selected. And there are some names that are we should need to mention because with what they have played this season, they deserve a place in that squad. But first of all, we will go to the group England have been drawn into. They have been drawn into Group L to meet Panama, Ghana, and Croatia. Croatia is on the 17th June. Ghana is on the 23rd June, and Panama is on the 27th June. And you know, now the whole eyes are on Thomas Tuchel because according to everybody, I'm in England, I've already made some kind of survey and I have seen that people are not happy with this man, you know. But it all boils down to his performance at the end of the day. If at the World Cup probably reaches the semi-finals or, lift the trophy. In fact, lift the trophy, that is what people are looking at. Because the last trophy that they lifted, they have just carried World Cup once, 1966. They are hoping to make it two now. So if he doesn't lift the trophy, that is when people will now remind him of the mistake that he made. Yeah? Of the mistake that he made in the selection. Their last outing for the World Cup was 2022, and they were eliminated by France in the quarterfinals. So now let's look into these names that we are omitted. We will not talk about all the names, but we'll talk about the few ones that we need to talk about, like Morgan Gibbs-White. Morgan Gibbs-White last season have been nothing short of good and entertaining. That guy is a baller. And this is one, in fact, he's the main guy that is meant to be in this squad that is not in this squad. Out of 52 appearances, he has scored 17 goals and he has delivered 7 assists in 52 appearances for Nottingham Forest. That guy have been delivering match to match. He's just good. I don't know. He's left for Thomas Tuchel the reasons why he was dropped. Morgan Gibbs-White is supposed to make this squad. That is number one. Alexander-Arnold is not much of a surprise to people because Thomas Tuchel has never selected this guy since he was appointed the manager of England. He has never played under Thomas Tuchel. So what makes people think that he's going to be selected this time? It is not much of a surprise, but he is somebody that his experience might also be required at the end of the day. Irrespective of the fact that club-wise he's not doing too well, but he is somebody that at least his name is supposed to come. He's supposed to be in this squad. Harry Maguire is also another very big surprise. Manchester United's position, third place finish this season. Some of it can also be, said to have made possible by Harry Maguire's fitness lately in the season. Harry Maguire picked up and he has been playing very, very well. His experience, and I don't know why they did not add his name into the squad. The people that are there, how are they better off than Harry Maguire? He showed his surprise and annoyance yesterday when he wrote that he was surprised and gutted why he was not in the squad, judging from what he has played for Manchester United this past season. Even his mother, Harry Maguire's mother, wasn't happy because with his performance, I think people should People think they choose people by performance, but he wasn't chosen. So you see Harry Maguire, you see Levi Colwill. Harry Maguire is meant to be in this squad. That is, if you ask me. But it is not much of a surprise because earlier, 2 months ago, the manager have already told Harry Maguire that he is the fifth choice in the pecking order for central defense. So if a manager have said this about you, how do you think the manager is going to pick you when it comes to World Cup, which is the main thing? So he's meant to be there, but it is not much of a surprise because it has already been mentioned before by the manager that he is in the fifth pecking order. He's the fifth choice in the pecking order. So let's talk about Cole Palmer, and who else? And Phil Foden. Cole Palmer is playing for Chelsea. Chelsea hasn't been doing too well. Phil Foden and Cole Palmer, both of them, Phil Foden played for Man City. Both of them has not been extraordinarily okay in this season that is about to be concluded. They don't do nothing memorable, nothing particularly extraordinary and memorable about them. Their contribution in this past season. Though adding them would have, given that their attack kind of strength, but them not being in the squad, they're already shutting two of great minds. But lately, they have not been doing quite well. Let's say the truth. Ivan Toney is one of the good inclusions, surprise inclusions, so to say, because for like past 2 years, I think Ivan Toney haven't played for England. He has not been selected. But this time he was selected. Why? Ivan Toney is doing very, very well for Al Ahly this season. In Saudi Pro League. He is doing very, very well. What was their position again? Third position. He has scored 42 goals out of 49 appearances this season. So Ivan Toney deserves to be in this squad. So the squad is not too bad. It is not quite easy making choices. 26-man squad out of the whole players that they have in the country. It is not easy. His choices will be justified if they go ahead to lift the trophy. But if if they come out for group stage or for what do they call it, knockout stages, early knockout stages, quarterfinals and the rest, e no go easy. People go too lambast, people go too custom because some of these names, people think they are meant to be in the squad and they are not in the squad. Let's wait and see other countries as they release their lists. We will also be here to analyze them. Thank you.